So a pretty little interesting tidbit recently was released. Apparently one of the key animators at Studio Period, if you don't know what Studio Period is, there's a studio behind Naruto's anime, Bleach's anime, Tokyo Ghoul's anime, etc, etc. And one of the key animators actually went, and it has to be probably, I want to say maybe like 6 or 7 years ago because of the character designs that they used or whatever, but they did a concept art sketch, which a lot of the times concept art usually is like, hey, we want to do something or whatever the case may be, or they just really into it. But it seems as though it's a potential possibility that this dude wanted to at some given point maybe do some sort of anime crossover for Naruto and Bleach, and apparently it was in the Studio Period staff book or something like that, handbook, and it's like different things that they have now. It's not that they're making a crossover or whatever, as much as I would love to see that. I love crossovers in general, especially something like Naruto and Bleach. That would have been insane. But if you look at the drawing or whatever, you have Ichigo in there and he's in his pre-Fullbring arc, you know, clothing or whatever, his normal Shinigami robes. Then you also got Naruto in his Rasen Shuriken days. So again, I'm guessing maybe this was created around like 2009, maybe 2010, 2008 the earliest, 2011 the latest, I'm guessing, because again, this had to probably be before the Fullbring arc. And the reason I say that is because it also has Rukia's original design prior to the redo that she had in the Fullbring arc. Although it is weird because in the background you see the Hokage monuments, and yeah, you got Tsunade in there, but you also have like Tenten and Ino in there. So I'm like, well then, not to mention you have people with guns and stuff like that. So I don't know what type of crossover he was thinking of, but it's really sick to think that even the staff down at Studio Period would have loved to create something like that, which we would all love that. I mean, any one of us would eat it up if they released it on Blu-ray, even if it was just like a 40-minute special of Naruto and Bleach crossing over. We would all buy that in a heartbeat because, come on, like seeing some of our favorite characters interacting and maybe a really cool, sick thing. Like, imagine Madara and Aizen crossing over against Ichigo and Naruto. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, that would have been sick back in the day, and it's unfortunate that that never happened and they never really went through with it because Naruto and Bleach crossover, like, who wouldn't want that? But nowadays, that's more than likely not a possibility since Bleach has ended in 2012. The anime, there's no word of it ever coming back, and of course the Naruto manga has been over for quite some time, so the point of doing a crossover at this point would be pointless because usually crossovers are done to promote a different series. A lot of the times they do it to help a brand get bigger. Like for example, when they did the One Piece Toriko Dragon Ball crossover, the main reason why they did that was to put Toriko up there, put it on the map, so to speak, because they thought, hey, you put Toriko next to Dragon Ball and One Piece, motherfuckers are gonna love that shit. But that really flopped as well, and Toriko never really got the success. So if anything, it would have just been fan service to have the Naruto characters and the Bleach characters all together and stuff like that. We would have loved that just as fan service because neither one of them, especially around like 09 and stuff like that, neither one of them needed promotion because they were both very, very at their peak. I think in 2009, the anime or the manga for Naruto was probably around the Pain stuff, or somewhere around there. Might have been the anime was at the Pain stuff, and I think in 2009 it was in the Aizen War for Bleach. Like, that would have been prime to do a crossover, baby. But let me know what you guys think if they ever did do something like that, which again, I highly doubt they would, and this was no confirmation or anything like that. Again, this was probably made years ago in the staff book of one of the Studio Period key animators. What type of crossover between Naruto and Bleach would you have liked to see? Would you like to see like the major villains at the time, Aizen and Madara, coming down? Would you have liked to see maybe Bak and Kaguya? I doubt anybody would care to see a Kaguya crossover. And do you think at this point in time, since Bleach has ended a long time ago and the manga and Naruto's manga ended and the anime is seemingly coming to a close as well, or at the very least, you know, the manga adaptation, do you think that it would be pointless at this point to do a crossover? Personally, I do think as far as marketing goes, for fan service, we would all love it, but let's be realistic, they never think that way. Like, hey, if we make this, even if it's just like an hour-long thing, like maybe a movie or something like that, people will buy it, but they don't see it that way. And your overall thoughts of this, just a little cool trivia I wanted to drop for you guys because I saw the image and I'll have it linked in the description below, and I thought that would have been so amazing. That still would be so amazing. I'd still be hyped to see Madara and Aizen working together against Naruto and Ichigo. Like, make a movie out of that. Madara X Aizen the movie. Okay, not X, I meant them teaming up. That just went a way different turn. I don't want that type of special. Your overall thoughts. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.